Get away from her, you bitch!
Classic.
He was in the Amazon with my mom when she was researching spiders right before she died.
No more hangers!
You thought you'd become a prostitute or a drug addict.
I used to love Doggy Chow. I used to love Doggy Chow too.
You want to roll around on the floor like lovers? Do you want to fuck me, Barbara? I'm Crystal.
Wow. Wow. That was an impressive impression.
Thank you.
I adore lasagna. I'm Baby Lame.
And welcome to Camp Classic.
A stupid movie about... What is it? I'm sorry.
I'm just going to let you fumble through.
A thoughtful podcast about stupid movies.
Every 2 weeks, these two F-slurs talk about movies and decide if they're camp.
And that is the 2 weeks are never going to end. I feel like this is a death sentence of podcasting.
Is pedophilia camp?
Well, we're going to find out.
What if it's a woman? Then?
On today's podcast, we are tackling pedophilia.
Bit of pressure,
Well, we are.
We are head on.
but I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm going to smash it.
You can follow us on Instagram at Camp Classics Podcast and make sure you're subscribed on whatever platform you happen to be listening on. And if you're feeling extra fruity, we have a Gatreon where you can get a bonus episode every month and support us making the show.
And it goes down on the Gatreon.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I know, like, the main people listening to this, we mainly talk about movies, but I feel like it's a therapy session, the Gatreon.
Yeah, or like STI counseling session.
Yes.
Yeah.
How are you, actually, since the new year? How are you physically? Like, what's been going on?
Oh, yeah, just crumbling.
Crumbling, because you hurt your neck, didn't you?
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah. I mean, who cares?
All you ladies pop your pussy like this.
Honestly.
Keeping it sexy for 2026. Also, I know we've been and done New Year's Eve now, but do you have any ins and outs for the year?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
Christ.
bitch, I'm going
This
there.
episode is coming out like the end of January, so...
Well, what are your ins and outs? Have they changed from before?
My ins and outs
are
are
just the kooky and cool way of, we don't do resolutions now. We do ins and outs list.
My
What's in
ins and
yours,
outs
Crystal?
are what they always were.
Yeah,
Dick in and out of butt.
I'm a homosexual.
there you go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah.
How about you?
No, I don't have any. I
okay.
just
Yeah.
thought you might. So
Yeah.
great.
Food in, shit out.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
These are practical.
Mm.
Yeah. Finger in.
Yeah.
Jizz out.
Awful.
I'm a homosexual.
But speaking of the Gatron, yes, you could be like Laura and Jonah, who've both just joined as free trial members. At the time of recording, we have no idea if they've committed.
Are you there?
Are you still
listening?
with us,
Jonah?
Yeah, they're teasing us right now. We're
Dirty
in that,
little
we're in that-
edgelords.
Ooh, that like delicious phase where you're like, is it going to happen? Is it not? You
Yeah,
know?
and like maybe.
Is this a date?
Oh, like would you put out on the first date?
Well, Laura and Jonah clearly won't.
Yeah,
They're making
I
us
know.
wait for
Yeah,
it.
because it's gonna be good when
Yeah.
we get through.
We recently released.
We recently got shadow banned and like blocked by several people from the Gatreon.
Right.
Never ever go near us again, you dirty.
We did recently get reported on Spotify because I used a Guns N' Roses sound clip in our Barbed Wire episode. I got a copyright notice,
Oh,
so I had to go in and do some jiggery pokery. But yeah, we recently released a Gatreon exclusive episode on the main feed, Barbed Wire. So that's a taste of like what you can get over on the subscriber platform. And
I'm still gagged and gooped that was a thing, a copyright thing.
yeah.
Oh, it's boring. Well, the whole thing will go down soon then.
It's just fucking Axl Rose. Like, if anyone's gonna get you, it's Axl Rose, isn't it?
Well, he's listening to this. What does that say about him?
Do you think he's our one person listening in Iceland?
That way he lives now.
He's probably on tour.
Axl Rose, no, not camp.
Not camp.
You silent or were you silenced?
you could also, if you're not ready to like splurge out on the Gatreon, you could drop us a little comment on Instagram. Like, I don't know, Rose McGowan.
Oh, she's still following us, is she? What did she say?
Well, she commented on our Barbed Wire episode. Just the hottest thing on planet Earth in this movie. And she's right.
Well, if Rose McGowan says it,
Yeah.
then she knows about these things.
Killed Liz. I killed the teen dream. Deal with it.
But it is nice to read people's comments. And
Yeah.
and it's like, it can be a critique as well.
Oh.
I don't mind if you slag us off. I find that quite funny. I'd actually, what I missed from like back in the day when you first got on Drag Race, I felt like there was more hate comments. And I did find them quite funny. And like nowadays, it's just a bit like every now and again, if I do something that's like linked with something like an association or something, every now and again I'll be like, look at you doing woman face, and it's like obviously my clown drag is very woman face.
Do you think I don't get those comments anymore?
Oh, do you still get them?
Oh my God, yeah, because I go viral sometimes talking about like Palestine or trans rights. And yeah, it'll be tens of people calling me a freak F-slur clown.
It feels reductive.
If you want to see them, I can show you.
I just quite like them when they're directed at me, though.
Oh, right.
Because it is funny.
I think it's funny, too. I
Yeah.
screenshot them. I like screenshotting them and then looking at them next to their profile photo.
Oh, that's wonderful, yeah. But yeah, so if you do want to send some hate our way, bring it on. We're ready for you.
Fuck me gently with the chainsaw.
Or you could be like Suzanne, who sent us some love.
Oh, go on.
Suzanne said, so glad I discovered camp classics in the past year. Looking forward to more in 2026. The recent Gremlins episode had me remembering this Key and Peele sketch about the Gremlins 2 movie.
Oh, did you send it to me?
I did.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
And it's bang on.
Yeah. Vegetable gremlin, broccoli gremlin, electric gremlin. It's so good. We'll have to cover Gremlins 2 at some point.
100%.
That is a worse movie that is somehow better.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Suzanne. But baby, what makes a camp classic?
Well, because of the movie that we are discussing today, I would really appreciate in the edit if you could just get some like really over the top orchestral score going on.
Really eerie strings.
Yeah, just like
not us getting a copyright infringement from Philip Glass.
I'm going to channel my Judi Dench now. I am a trained actor, so I should be able to just jump in. A camp classic is something that unlocks queer joy. I want to get a wetty. It needs to be stupid. It needs to have an ongoing legacy and inform queer pop culture. It needs to be anti-mainstream, underdog flop vibes that's been reclaimed by the F-slurs.
Love it.
That was it. The amount I literally gave it my all, you just went, love it.
Loves it.
I was trying to do a Judi Dench. I can't do it. It's really hard.
I don't think I did it necessarily.
No, but you gave posh.
Yeah.
I bought it.
Yeah.
Yeah, today we're covering Notes on a Scandal.
You're not young.
It's a different kind of movie for us.
Well, we have dipped our toes into lesbo films. We've done But I'm a Cheerleader.
We have.
Love Lies Bleeding.
Yes.
What else have we done? Burlesque, is that?
Basic Instinct.
Yes. Bisexual.
Yeah. Bisexual Panic.
Yeah.
Lesbian. There's a lesbian in First Wives Club.
Oh, yes, there is. Okay, so we've done our fair bit of lesbian.
Yeah. This one's very like different kind of lesbian.
It's a completely different type of film. We've never. This is like full on drama.
Yeah,
isn't
high
it?
camp melodrama. This movie, it's taking itself very seriously, and
I feel like because of how seriously it takes itself, when you get to business now and you give us its background, we're going to be in a different territory to the films we normally discuss on this.
Yeah, I actually don't have much context for this movie because when like a small movie that is prestigious gets made, there isn't like salacious Hollywood Reporter style tell-alls about people bitching at each other on set, which other movies definitely you get that full treatment, don't you? You get all the gossip. I've got no gossip.
But you must have critical acclaim for this one.
Yes. So this movie, Notes on a Scandal, was released in 2006, starring, of course, Judi Dench and Cate Blanchett. Dench versus Blanchett. It was made for $15 million and it grossed nearly $50 million worldwide. So it was a big hit, made back its budget. It has 87% on Rotten Tomatoes. One of the highest movies we've covered, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're very normally in the 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it's a well-respected movie. And it was nominated for loads of awards, including...
Razzies?
No Razzies.
Oh.
Yeah.
Controversial for this podcast.
I know. No Razzies. It was nominated for Best Actress and Best Supporting Actress for Judy and Cate Blanchett. It was adapted from a book of the same name by Zoe Heller. And it is loosely based on, what is her name? Mary-Kate. It's loosely based on...
Mary Olsen.
It's loosely based on
the Olsen twins.
The story of Mary Kay Letourneau, who was an American school teacher who had a baby with her 12-year-old student and ended up marrying him. And that story was then made into another movie called May December, starring Julianne
Which
Moore
I haven't seen.
and Natalie Portman.
Should we talk about it on the podcast?
I don't know.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. It's tough. But we'll get into the parallels of that a bit. But yeah, the writer of this book, Zoe Heller, I think was inspired by that story and then was like, but what if it was British?
Samantha Jones!
What's your history with the movie?
I think I might have watched it before when it was released. Maybe.
And then you watched it again for this. But,
that's it. And I think it's just one of those things, isn't it? If you throw around a name like Judi Dench and Cate Blanchett and you're like, well, it must be a good film.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I had never seen it before, about a year ago. And I think we got so many requests for it that I was like, I want to watch this movie. And I loved it. And then it was in the suggestion sack, wasn't it? And now here we are.
And that's what happens.
That's what happens. So let's get into the plot.
Yeah. I feel a bit nervous at the moment.
Oh.
Just the whole thing, this whole experience is just making me a bit nervy. Because there is a plot.
There is a plot.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
And I just feel like normally we just sort of dive into slop that doesn't have any real plot.
You're like,
normally I'm just on the lookout for a wig or something. And I'm
loosely pinned together fight scenes or musical numbers.
Yeah, and then just something that's gay, and then you shout that out. And so basically, I'm not sure how qualified I feel to talk about a movie that has a coherent plot line with performances that are probably quite good.
Yeah.
So
it's new territory.
So yeah, I'm up for it, but I'm just also a little bit nervous because this isn't normally the kind of stuff we talk about here.
Oh my God, I believe in you. Although, we're not going to escape the woke film review podcast accusations anytime soon. I can tell you that, doing this movie.
Bit of pressure, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm going to smash it.
Okay, so we meet Barbara Covett, played by Judi Dench. She's a history teacher at a comprehensive school in London.
She's also a complete cunt.
She is a cow.
She is an old boot, I've written down.
She describes herself as a battle axe.
She is the definition. It's like
spinster.
Yeah,
cat lady.
She is not here to play, and she is taking down anyone. And oh, honey, you think the library's open? Just you wait until you get a read from old Barbara, because she's gonna fucking tear you a new one
with the most flowery prose. I love Barbara. So she's narrating this whole movie because she's writing it in her diary. So you just, whenever you need it, Barbara's there to just give you a little cutting witticism, nasty.
It's like nasty, but without being too brutal. It's like she uses vocabulary that you would never use to add an extra layer of how dumb and pathetic you are, doesn't she?
Yep. The first scene is her just describing the contempt she has for the students and teachers at the school she works at.
It is very jarring because where we are in I don't know where
Islington.
It is Islington. But it's obviously she's one type of Islington, posh, and then it looks pretty rough-ass, the school. And you are just how has Barbara ended up teaching there? Because she is very, very thespian, isn't she?
Yeah, she's kind of giving what's that lady? Hyacinth Bouquet?
Yeah. It's very that.
She thinks she's better than it all. And you know what? I relate.
What does she say about the school? She compares have you got it?
I've got this. She she's standing in the window looking at all the kids coming in, and she goes,
Here come the local pubescent pros, the future plumbers and shop assistants, and doubtless the odd terrorist too. In the old days, we confiscated cigarettes and wank mags. Now it's knives and crack cocaine.
I mean, set up the scene, Mama.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
it's wonderful.
and also, we've all been there, but perhaps not with that level of vocabulary to think that.
Yeah. Judi Dench is fucking acting her heart out in this movie, and you are just convinced that she is this lady. Like, it is so believable.
Well, again, it's what I've said just before about this podcast. It's new territory for us. Someone who can just act to the point where we believe they're the character.
You're so
I'm
right.
not sure. Maybe Michelle Pfeiffer is Catwoman, the closest.
I guess Judy is kind of doing an M thing here, isn't she? She's kind of doing the like bitter teacher version of M from James Bond. So you're like already, you feel safe because you've seen her play stern lady before, but now it's just got this bitter, nasty twist, and it's
and also the thing I do really like about the way she views the world, obviously, I can just relate to her actually, but I also like that it's, although she's like older and although she's bitter and although she's an old boot, she is smart with what she's saying. Like, her takedowns of people are pretty nasty and on it. They're not just like, oh, you would say that because you're a jealous old hag.
Yeah.
It's like she's on the money with most of the stuff.
Yeah. You mean like when she calls the other teacher fat?
Yep.
So then a new art teacher joins the school, and what's her name?
I'm sorry, this is a camp classic just because of her name.
Yes.
Sheba Hart.
Sheba Hart, short for Bathsheba.
I didn't get that. That's like a next level of, like, that's next level posh if you're called
Bathsheba.
Do you know anyone called Bathsheba?
I do not.
Like, my accent's Bathsheba.
Bathsheba. This is directly from the book, and it's we looked it up. It's a biblical reference. She was the Queen of Sheba.
Oh, okay.
And her whole story is about rape.
Oh.
So, but there's like this question about whether or not she was raped or did she want it. And so this is like the biblical question. I haven't looked into it too deeply, but they've clearly
Can't tell.
Yeah. But
as you're saying, you'll do one of those things we all do. You're reading with like authority, and then as you're speaking, you're like, oh, actually, I don't know if I should talk about this because I'm kind of making it up now.
But they've clearly been like, that's her story. What if 2006? What would that look like in 2006?
I know what it would look like.
You know, women's rights. Has feminism gone too far? Etc. So,
but again, from the get-go, Sheba's getting read to filth by this narration, isn't she?
Have you got anything?
I've got, it's hard to read this wispy novice in her tweedy tramp coat. Again, I'm like, read her to filth.
Is she a sphinx or simply stupid?
But again, I'm like, get her, Jade, now.
It reminds me, do you remember our friend Kat? Like, we had a fight with someone on the street once, and he was like, I don't remember what they were fighting about, but it was like a drunken late night encounter, and she said to him, what are you going to do? You're going to go home and write about it in your diary?
I kind of remember that, yeah.
Let's bury this, because that is what Judy's going to do.
Yeah.
She's going to go, whoa, heaven help you if you end up in Judi Dench's diary. You will not enjoy it.
More follows in this opening scene of just the most incredible dialogue, isn't it?
It's sensational.
So we see Sheba with another school teacher, and then what does she call her?
Oh, I don't have
Fatty Hoggers. That's a little nickname for her. Fatty Hoggers, the blonde and the pig in knickers.
The pig in knickers.
The blonde and the pig in knickers.
I think, fuck all of this language that we all use online now. We need to go back to what Judi Dench is saying this and start calling people pig in knickers. Wispy novice. Sphinx. It's also quite great because it's like the Sphinx comment. Whoever wrote that about Cate Blanchett is also like writing it about Cate Blanchett's face because she doesn't like a Sphinx.
Yeah.
She does look a bit wispy.
Yeah.
So it's whoever's actually just going in
Yeah.
for Kate Blanche. 'Cause
You're right.
Kate Blanche does look like Kate Blanche in this film.
I wonder how many of Judy's lines are directly from the book, or if they've like toned it up or toned it down.
Yeah.
But yeah, Barbara is not immediately attracted to her, but there's something about her, isn't there? And so they strike up a friendship. For Barbara, though, this friendship quickly turns to infatuation and obsession.
We've all been there.
Sheba is married to the much older Richard, played by Bill Nighy, and she's just re-entering the workforce after devoting herself to her son with Down syndrome.
And so have we been to their house yet?
No,
we haven't. Okay, I just want to check that.
Yeah. So, maybe we have.
No, yeah, because I think doesn't she befriend her and go, "You must come over"?
Yes.
And that's when we hear her go, "I adore lasagna."
Yes, you're right.
So this is what's happening. Like basically, Judi Dench is kind of getting the hots for Kate Blanchett a bit, and she gets invited over.
And that turns her from thinking that Kate Blanchett is this like hippie, dippy, liberal, posh, nothing.
Yeah.
I've
got a chance.
I've had an invitation to lunch. And then we get this great scene of Judy getting a little makeover.
And we know we're in a very different territory to the films we normally cover on this, because we have covered many a makeover. And like normally we know the scene. We're trying on a few different outfits. Some look good, some don't. Some look a bit
Katie
kooky.
Tunstall is playing.
Yeah. Like, I'm not going to wear that. That's too revealing.
Yeah.
Or, should we cut your hair up to here?
Yeah.
Should we? We've seen it. It's fabulous. Talk us through the makeover in this.
Well, it's just a very sad London salon and a very sad little blowout, isn't it? But
it's like I wrote, what in the Julie Andrews is going on with the hair?
she gets her curlers put in.
Yeah, and she's got a very thin. There's no tracks in there. There's definitely no wig.
There's no,
because we are seeing scalp putty.
There's no wig. And she's got like a little smart blazer and a very starched collar.
Yeah, and
the trick is to make an effort, but not appear you've made an effort.
And she loves the lasagna as well, even though she said to her, "I adore lasagna."
I adore lasagna. Lasagna disagrees with my bowels.
But yeah,
I'll have a small portion.
We see Judy trotting up the stairs in a little court shoe.
Yes, carrying flowers,
ready to get some fucking Blanchett pussy.
Yeah.
Sorry, but that is what she's after.
Yeah.
She's not looking to hold hands.
No.
She wants to lick.
Well, she does want to get a stroking.
No, we'll get to that. But then she meets the family for the first time.
Yeah, she meets the family, and
again hates. Again, I'm like, love you, Judy,
Savage.
because she hates family.
Yeah,
she hates all of them.
She hates the slutty daughter.
What a mortifying family tradition. It's like, speak your truth, Judy. How old is that daughter as well?
I don't know. She's kind of giving like 17.
Yeah,
I guess.
But then also looks younger, but maybe it's just this film. This film does like to play with age, doesn't it?
Oh, jeez.
Foreshadowing.
Sure yeah. I mean, imagine Kate Blanchett's husband is 20 years older than her. Imagine that. Can you imagine if that was reversed? What would that be like? Oh, really makes you think, doesn't it?
But so she's basically having dinner with them, doesn't she? And it's just. She hates them.
She hates them. She's obsessed with Kate Blanchett, who she thinks is like this poor woman who's been trapped by circumstances, and she's just making up all sorts of narratives. I love the scene where Kate Blanchett's daughter is like, "Why are you all poshed up?" And it's just like, it really spears Judi Dench, isn't it? Because she's just made this big thing about like, I'm going to make an effort, but I'm not going to look like I've made an effort. But she really looks like she's made an effort
for her.
Yeah, for her. And then she has to lie and say, "Oh, she's got an appointment in town."
Yeah. Oh. But yeah,
bless.
there is a weird weapons moment where she collects some of Kate Blanchett's hair.
Yeah.
And you are just like, oh, what in the sorcery is about to happen here?
Yeah.
She's intense. Let's just put it. She's just intense. We've all got friends that are a bit intense.
She's forceful. But yeah, so the friendship is turning into infatuation and obsession, and then Barbara witnesses Sheba in a sexual encounter with a 15-year-old student.
Paint the scene. So what's happening?
So it's the school Christmas concert.
Yep.
And they're doing a big show on stage. And Barbara's saving a seat for for
Her
Sheba.
new best friend.
Yeah, but she can't find Sheba's not there. Where is she? So she goes looking for her and finds her in, I guess,
some sort of tech workroom,
Yeah.
isn't it? Something like that.
yeah, and Sheba's blowing a 15-year-old.
I mean,
She is
blowing hard.
Yeah.
And this is where it should be pointed out that they really went there with the casting, because I don't know how old he was. He looks like a young 15-year-old.
He was 16.
I mean, but they
It's
decided
it's not okay.
they decided to go, let's really choose someone that looks like 13 years old. Like
yeah.
they went there with that, didn't
He
they?
looks like a 13-year-old trying to look like a 16-year-old.
Yeah.
It's hard to watch. Like
It's
that
so
bit where he takes
small.
his shirt off. You're just like, that is a child.
But you know, I think fair play to them if they're making this film and they're making it with like true conviction of like what the story is about. I guess that's kind of what you need to be, because they could have just cast like someone that was 16 that looked like 18.
You're right. It definitely makes it
Really uncomfortable.
real.
Yeah.
We'll get into like whether or not I think that's effective, I guess, maybe when we get to the end of the movie. But like, yeah, they do it. They do the thing.
And she's not having any of it. And
No.
why would she?
Barbara confronts Sheba, and Sheba tells the story of how they got involved. You know, he dedicated his gold to me. I thought it was amusing.
That's actually a really good impression of her.
And she begs Barbara not to tell the school until after Christmas. But Barbara realizes this is leverage
Oh, honey, she's like, I'm going to utilize this now and
to
get what I want.
crack your legs wide open.
Yeah.
So she says she's got no intention of reporting her, providing Sheba ends the relationship immediately. And she plans to use the affair as a means of manipulating her. And she's like,
Which I have respect for her doing that. Because also, like, I'm sorry, Kate Blanchett is the one sucking off a 15-year-old.
Yeah.
You know, like, let's give her a taste of her own medicine.
Let's use that as a way to get something for us.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, let's not do the right thing, which is probably report this situation.
Yeah, immediately. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Let's find a weakness in someone that we want to fuck and then use
exploit
that. Yeah.
Yeah. And just really see how we can turn this to our own ends. What else was I going to say about this? Oh, yeah. And then there's like some great like diary bits now where she's like, oh, we're confidants. We're locked in our secret is drawing us ever closer together. Like it's so great. I mean, the woman, bless her, she's fucking deluded. But is being deluded a crime?
No, it's encouraged, I think. But again, it's like you've got all of this like romantic, like floppy doppy language, and everything about the filmography is so like grey and
Gritty.
depressing.
Oh,
and
it's so 2006.
it's just
like
so
grim
dull. Yeah,
London, isn't it?
even though they're rich Londoners, it's just like everything's just like there's no life in anything, is there?
Yeah, like, and the score, we haven't talked about that, but like it is nuts.
It is spiraling out of control by this point.
It's giving like vertigo. Like everything is so dramatic. I was listening to this morning while I was shaving, and I was like, I am suddenly the main character in a psychological thriller. Like everything I do is the most dramatic thing that has ever happened. It's great. If you ever want to feel unhinged or like maybe you're about to be murdered in a sexual way, put this soundtrack on.
That sounds great. Sign me up.
Yeah.
But so we're under the impression that it's all...
Sheba's going to end it.
But then he's got good game, hasn't he? He's got lines. He's got bars. There's a bit where he says to her, like, so Sheba identifies, what is it before? She identified that he's a troubled child.
I think when she was telling Barbara the story about how they got together,
Oh, we
she's
see
like,
it, yeah.
she's like, he tells her that his dad is abusive and his mom is dying.
And he's actually got a talent for art, and
Yeah.
she's an art teacher, and she thinks giving one-on-one. That's how she's explaining it to him.
Yeah.
And as part of that flashback, he goes, "Are you a good cook, miss?" And she's like, "Oh, no, don't be silly." And he goes, "Do you suck?" And I was just like, I put well played.
It's a good line.
It's a great line. Very snappy.
Yeah.
And she's just like falling for it.
He's got some very strong lines. I've been dreaming about your hot, sweet cunt all morning.
Yeah, there's another one.
We
as
haven't
well.
mentioned it, but he's Irish.
Yeah,
Why is he Irish?
he also sends this text to her. Happy Christmas, miss. Oh, no, I need to get more into that. There you go. Happy Christmas, miss. Wish I was fucking you blind right now.
And it's on like a Nokia 3310.
So just like, yeah, he's
One-
very direct. He's very to the point. But yeah, it's working, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, we shouldn't really be laughing about this 15-year-old, but you have to.
But also, if you were in his boat and you just wanted to fuck your teacher,
I think that's one of the big problems this movie has, is that it makes it seem kind of understandable.
does it?
A little. It's like this is what he wanted. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, didn't think about that. Because I'm kind of like, he's a horny teenager.
Yeah. I mean, he is a horny teenager. It's very wrong, though.
Oh, no, I know it's very wrong, but
Yeah.
like, I think maybe from his perspective, because I think the thing, and we're sort of jumping all over the place here, because as I said, this is new territory. Not only are we dealing with a film where people can act, there's a plot, we're also dealing with an incredibly sensitive, complex subject matter, which I don't think we're capable to talk about.
No.
But what I will say is they are very good at making him very one-note, stupid teenager. Like,
Yes.
he is not emotionally mature.
No.
The way he talks to her is very, very childlike. There's
Yeah.
not this sense of maturity at all about him. So I find it interesting, but it's hard being a teenager.
Yeah.
Right, let's move swiftly along.
Where are we in this movie? So I think now it's the Christmas break, and Barbara visits her sister.
And she's also been saying as well, hasn't she? So some of this language is building in as well. Like another thing she says is, I could gain everything now. So for Barbara, the stakes are high. She's seen this weakness situation.
Yeah.
And she's going for it. And we're sort of led to believe that Sheba's like, she's touched the fire and she's like, I'm never going to do that again.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. So Barbara visits her sister, who asks about another young teacher that Barbara had befriended. And we heard about this woman before at this point? Maybe. But Barbara stiffly
Her
says...
name's Jennifer.
Yeah. Barbara stiffly says that the young teacher moved away. Barbara's sister asks if she has any other female friends, strongly implying she thinks Barbara's a lesbian.
But she didn't just move away. She moved to Stoke, which
moved
I
to
thought was quite a camp line there.
Yeah. She's got a fiance. Barbara insists she has no idea what her sister is talking about. But that's kind of a very heartbreaking moment. Her sister tries to reach out to her. She's trying to say, like, I know that you maybe are gay, and it would be fine with me if that was the case. And Barbara's like, nope, walls are up.
Yep.
Sheba has told Barbara that the affair is over and tries to stop seeing Stephen, but he's very persistent, and she finds herself unable to stop.
Well, she's literally getting railed.
She's getting railed on
Train tracks.
Yeah. Yeah, she's sneaking out over Christmas. She also brings him into her shed in her back garden, which I think is fucking stupid.
Oh, yeah, that's the fuck spot. Yeah.
Do not use property on your own estate. But Camp Clue,
Go on.
they're like lying together post-coitus, and she puts on Susie and the Banshees.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I just think now we've 3 movies, Showgirls, Batman Returns, Notes on a Scandal.
all doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, that scene was really just like, it felt gross, didn't it?
It's so gross. It really, I thought it was clever the way he puts on like a hat he finds in the art shed, and she's like,
It
take
freaks
that
her
off.
out. Yeah.
Because it's a costume she's making for her son, who is like the same age as him, and she's like, she sees herself there.
And I think another thing that's really a smart choice, I don't think necessarily they make the smartest choices all the way through the film, but another smart choice, I think, is you never get turned on by their interactions.
No.
Which I think lots of filmmakers have done this before, whether it's a guy hooking up with a younger girl, vice versa, where there's like more of a like, although he's like sexual and although he's seducing her and although he's saying all of these lines, they're not strong enough to kind of make you think, oh, that's kind of hot. It's just gross.
It's almost embarrassing. Like, you're like, oh, I can imagine sending that text at 16.
But you could imagine them totally doing this where he's like whispering in her ear and stuff, and it gets a bit exciting for you.
You're
but
so
these
right.
scenes are just not.
Like, I haven't seen Lolita, but I can imagine in that, which is like the gender swapped version. That it's played for like sexual titillation. I mean, there's so many movies where an older man and like a young woman, and it's like no one's like questions whether or not that's hot. It's awful.
But it's a clever way they've done it, because he does have a huge amount of sexual power over her, and he's still doing all of the things to seduce her, but it's just not reading in a sexual
You're
way.
so right. That's a good point.
So meanwhile, she's getting fucked. Also, as well, I'm about to say the fuck of her life. There's something about his small body. You're just not buying that it is. It's just, you're gross when she's doing it.
Yeah, there's no way that is good sex.
No, and it's like he doesn't have any wit. Like when they're smoking afterwards, they've got nothing in common. He doesn't have any funny lines. And it's like, you are a psychopath who's pretending to be a teenage girl now. It's a weird world.
Yeah.
But I guess that's the world of paedophilia, people. But while this is happening, we're getting sad because poor Puss is dying.
Yeah, and like just to really make it clear what kind of woman Barbara is, in case you weren't clear, she's also a crazy cat lady. She's got nothing going on. She's very upset. Her cat is dying. So she goes over to Sheba's house.
And like she like we're getting like actual sort of a sense of like how unhinged Barbara is, because like she's been slagging her off, she's been bitchy, but she's kind of, you know, in her own sweetish way thinks that she's deluded that she can hook up with her. But we're now sort of seeing more of a desperation side to her, because she like basically stops the car, doesn't she? She drags her out and she's like, you need to help me, my puss is dying.
Right, this hasn't even happened yet. So she's at her house and she's upset. She turns to Sheba for comfort, and this is where we get the stroking scene.
Yes.
And
she
tries to
what she says was, we used to stroke each other at school, and then close your eyes.
It doesn't work if you don't close your eyes.
And then standing there in the kitchen, and it's a very sensuous stroking. And listen, from what my friends that are lesbians have told me, there's a lot in a stroke, and she's getting ready to show her stroking skills in this scene.
My husband loves a stroke. And I don't even mean in a sexual way. If we are sat anywhere,
if it becomes sexual, then
if we are sat next to each other anywhere, cinema, dinner, on the couch, I have to be stroking his arm.
Does he give you a duty?
Well,
does he Barbara you?
So and so we're watching this movie. He's like, I don't like this scene.
Because he can see himself as Barbara. Oh my god! But it's so funny. Because she's being made to like close her eyes, and then Barbara utters, "There's a good girl," and then she's like, "Oh god, no!"
And Sheba kind of gets a sense that this is turning a bit sexual, and she does not like it. So she tries to rebuff Barbara, and that's when Barbara sees Stephen going into her shed. And she realizes the affair is still on. The phone rings. She picks it up and she hears Stephen saying, "I've been dreaming about your hot, sweet cunt all morning." And she realizes what's going on. So Barbara storms out of the house. She's going to
tell, "You're not young."
Exactly. And then they have a big confrontation on the road. "You're not young."
Once he's had his fill, he'll discard you like an old rag. You're not young. I say this to help you.
One of the best lines in the movie. It's incredible. And I think this is when Sheba actually decides she's going to end it. Anyway, that's all been a bit murky. It's been a bit murky.
The threat of being discovered now is real. Real. So Sheba is in big, big trouble now.
And then Barbara's cat dies. And so she goes back to the house to get comforted by Sheba. But Sheba is late for a school play. She does not have time for it. And her family is sick to fucking death of her. Like, what is that old witch doing here? And so Sheba leaves, and Barbara's like, "Oh, I can't count on you at all." And that's when she snaps and decides she's going to tell. She says to Sheba here, "Someone has died." Incredible line.
"You owe me this."
You owe me this. So Barbara reveals the affair in like a kind of sly, sneaky way to another teacher at the school. I won't get into how that happens maybe, but the affair comes out. Stephen's mother comes over to Sheba's house and slaps the fuck out of her.
And what we've also found out before this is that he was lying about he's not from this like hard to do background. His parents are there, blah blah blah. But again, slightly problematic that he's maybe manipulated her into.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
But yeah, back to the good stuff.
Yeah.
She gets a fucking hard slap.
Yeah, she sure does. And it all comes out. The press are like having a field day. She gets arrested. She loses her job. It's like front page news.
So what's Barbara going to do?
Well, Barbara, the headmaster accuses Barbara of knowing about the affair and not notifying the authorities. He also learns and tells the audience that this Jennifer we've heard about has a restraining order against Barbara. So this is not the first teacher that Barbara's had a thing for. He makes Barbara go into early retirement and forces her out of the school. But at this point, Sheba doesn't know that Barbara's the reason everyone has found out. I don't know how she doesn't know that, but she doesn't. So she gets kicked out of her house and moves into Barbara's place.
But also she has an argument with her husband, don't they? Because he's shamed as well. And then he says it like it's a universal thing. Everybody wants someone young. I get it. It's like, okay, do we all?
Yeah.
Again, it's like another line of like,
yeah.
Sure.
What does this movie think about all of this?
Yeah, because everybody here seems to be like wanting to go out with people a lot younger.
And maybe the movie thinks everyone's bad for that, but I'm not totally convinced it does. But the movie does definitely seem to be saying there's parallel between Bill Nighy and Cate Blanchett with their 20-year age difference, and Cate Blanchett and a 15-year-old with their 20-year difference. And
also the grossness, the apparent grossness of Judy with Kate being the older woman as well. Yeah.
Eesh.
It's complicated, but...
a tangled web.
But, you know, Sheba's got nowhere to live now.
Yeah, so she moves into Barbara's flat and...
they fall in love.
The end.
Well, through Barbara's eyes, they like having these beautiful moments, and suddenly Diary's getting very like lovelorn and like these precious moments together and
gold star days all over the place. There's a scene of her watching Sheba sleep, and she's like considering touching her leg, and then she just like moves the blanket over her,
sees a peek of ankle.
Yeah. The press are hounding Sheba, and she's kind of getting to a breaking point, isn't she? And then she does like a really fab makeover moment, because she used to be like a punk goth girl in her youth, and she's like, fuck it, if I'm gonna be the slut harridan whore, I'm gonna be it. And so she like draws on heavy black eyeliner, and she puts on her fishnets, and she teases her hair, and she's like, yeah, now I'll be your slut. But that's when she discovers the diary. And she finds the diary and learns what Barbara has done and how she's been writing about her and what she thinks is going on. And Barbara comes home and they have their big blowout, and this is like the scene.
And I love, just before we get into the scene as well, I love during the scene, Cate Blanchett drops an accent. She goes a bit Aussie. And I find that quite funny. Another little camp thing I find, it was at this point I realised that Judi Dench looks a bit like Pamela Anderson without makeup on. Like, reel back the footage just before we get into the meat of it.
Okay.
Pammy.
I'll take a look.
Yeah.
I'll take a look.
Just chuck a bigger wig on.
Right.
And it's Pamela Anderson. Just saying.
Wonder how old Judi Dench was here.
Probably our age.
Yeah.
But yeah, so now it's time for like fucking titans of the acting world to really fucking ham it up and show us how a distinguished cat fight goes down.
Yes, it's very...
We're not talking hair pulling, are we?
It does get physical, but yeah.
Shakespeare.
Yeah, it's so good. It's the big confrontation. Sheba pushes Barbara into a mirror. This is where we get... You want to roll around on the floor like lovers? You want to fuck me, Barbara? I only have tender feelings for you. And then runs outside into the crowd of reporters, and she's like hemmed in by them, and it's all getting a bit too much.
And then she's like, here I am!
Yeah. Melodrama queen.
Proclaiming like, what? You're a pedo? Like,
Barbara comes out and rescues her, and then she comes back inside, and they kind of actually have the real talk about what's been going on. She tells Barbara that she had initiated their friendship because she liked her, and they could have been friends. And Barbara says, I need more than a friend. This is a great line. People like her have no idea what it's like to be so chronically untouched that the accidental touch of a bus conductor's hand sends a jolt of longing straight to your groin. writing that. You'd be so pleased with
Imagine
yourself.
being a lesbian.
Yeah.
Are we just getting an authentic deep dive into lesbian life? Maybe. I don't know. Is this why there are so many cliches about like intense lesbian relationships? Because actually, when you scratch beneath the surface, this is the kind, minus paedophilia, might I add, this is what's going on underneath.
Well, the lesbian in this movie isn't a pedophile.
No.
I mean, she is into a younger woman.
She could have been when she was like 18.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know what happened when she was Sheba's age with the students, but God, Jesus. So Sheba leaves Barbara and returns to her husband and is subsequently sentenced to 10 months in prison, but it's strongly implied that she reconciles with her family after that.
Yeah.
And then the final scene is Barbara back on the hill where she used to go with Sheba, and she meets another younger woman who is reading a newspaper article about the whole affair. And she sits herself down, introduces herself, and the camera pans out, and we're like, oh, she's at it again.
I know, and like, I'm so sorry. I am so angry with the pitching of that last scene, because it's almost a bit like Talented Mr. Ripley-esque.
Yes.
It's very like, oh, we're in trouble, it's going to continue.
She struck before and she will strike again.
Whereas I'm just like, so what? The paedophile gets away with it, 10 months in prison. She probably will go back to him when he's like 16 and legal and have another affair with him. And then I'm meant to hate on Barbara, who's literally just trying a bit of cruising and is finding like someone less...
On Hampstead as well.
Right?
Yeah.
And I'm presuming the woman reading the newspaper is a little bit less problematic than Sheba is, and I meant to vilify her.
Yeah.
Like, also, do we know anything else about Jennifer's backstory?
No.
No. Jennifer could also be problematic.
Yeah, like what has Barbara really done wrong? It's not a crime to be intense. It's not a crime to, write creepy
about
things in your journal. It's a bit weird, but it's not
journaling. It's a dying art of journaling.
Her big problem was that she didn't report the pedophilia when it happened.
Yeah.
If she'd done that, you know what? Barbara gets a pass.
And also, like, I'm sorry, but if I really was if I was in Barbara's situation, and if I was a psychopath that really wanted to fuck Kate Blanchett, I would put my cards on the table and be more honest. I'd be like, I know what you've done. You're going to prison. Lick me out. Actually, Judi Dench's character, Barbara, she's more trying to
scared to go
romanticize
there.
it. She wants to kind of fall in love and build this relationship.
Yeah.
She's just misunderstood. But yeah, I do not have any problem with Barbara in this film. I have zero problem with her. She is the hero of the piece, and that is my ending. So to make her into a creepy old woman, no, I'm not having it.
No.
Sorry.
It's homophobic.
Yeah.
I mean, this is my big question about this movie. Is this movie homophobic?
Oh.
Because it is really leaning on the like dangerous
lesbian cliche tropes.
Yeah. I mean, it's not done as often as the dangerous gay man trope, but like there is a history of this kind of representation, and you definitely can't call this good representation.
Oh, 100%. No.
The only I'd say the mitigating factors for this is that the movie does show Barbara's
legal language. We are really on a very different podcast right now. What in the fuck is going on?
It's that Barbara's sister is tries to be accepting, and so you get the sense that this is Barbara's problem, not necessarily. It's not the movie's opinion that all lesbians are like this. It's this is a Barbara thing rather than But it's still, I'd say it's not great representation. And I think the other, if you're going to be generous, the generous reading is that Barbara's from a generation where society didn't accept this, and this is kind of what can be a product of that kind of society.
Yeah.
But
you're so right, because it's they could have, I mean, I know this isn't what they were trying to do, but they could have made Sheba more manipulative to Barbara. So more aware that Barbara was into her and her playing into that.
Yes.
There's
a sprinkle of that, isn't there?
But
yeah.
just they could, and then therefore then that kind of negative lesbian trope wouldn't have been as sort of evil.
Yeah.
Because it would have been like, oh, she was in love with her and she's been manipulated.
Yeah,
and that would have been
because-
just as interesting.
Because
Like,
the sense you get from this movie is that Sheba's kind of the hero of the story.
oh, yeah.
And it's like, I wrote this down. I think you're meant to find Barbara's infatuation with Sheba more horrifying than you are Sheba's relationship with a boy.
I agree.
That's like the horror of this movie is not the pedophilia, it's the lesbian attraction.
And you're so right, because they allow Sheba to humanize her story
Yes.
so much more. So we find out that that the boy has been lying about his
Yeah.
family setup, and actually he comes from a really happy home. So he's lied to her, he's manipulated her. She's got trust issues with her husband.
Yeah.
Because he also had an affair.
And she's had a hard time. Her kids, it hasn't been easy with her kids. And
Yeah, and then being like sort of stalked by Barbara, and also just sort of seeing how she's seduced by him and how that's hard to resist in the setups. But you're right, all of these things are like allowing us to kind of understand her reasons a bit more. Whereas with Barbara, we never, as I said, we never, as much as I joke about it, we never get to meet Jennifer. We don't actually know what happened there. And likewise, we don't really get a sense of her outside of this one point, which is that she's in love with...
Yeah, she's an evil old hag.
And she's in love with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucked up, actually.
Yeah, quite camp, though.
Oh, yeah, but actually, all of that is really, really camp, yeah.
But yeah, it's fucked up. I mean, I saw this review from the time. In the Washington Post, they called this movie sexy, aspirational, and post-politically correct. Notes on a scandal could turn out to be the fatal attraction of the naughties. And I think that really sums it up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because what about this is aspirational? It's not sexy. That means the sexy thing is pedophilic relationship. Post-politically correct. Yeah. Oh, what if women could also be sexual predators? It's like missing it so much. And I was looking into the author. I think she's straight. So again, it's like another kind of mark against
old hag lesbian trope. Yeah.
And also it's like invented, because this story, yes, there is a basis of this story, in fact, which is about a school teacher who has an affair with a younger student, and he's like 12. She has his baby. She goes to prison. She has his baby in prison. They end up together. There's no creepy lesbian in the story.
No.
This is the part that's all been invented for this book, for this movie. And it kind of just shows like I'm like, your bias is showing.
Because it's like, I mean, I don't really know why you would want to tell that story in the first place without the creepy lesbian. I don't really know what is that useful or insightful about exploring that as a story. But you're right. Like, why add on that element? Like, why?
Because old lesbians are scary. Like, that's basically what this movie, the point of this movie. So then I was thinking about it, and I think another thing that is quite camp about this movie is that it's portraying itself as so highbrow. You've got these two powerhouse actors who are nominated for Oscars in this movie. They're acting their fucking tits off. It is a dramatic score. Everything is really high drama.
Yeah.
And it's just a fucking lurid, like, sexploitation thriller. It's like, it's no better than Basic Instinct. It's no better than like your sexual thrillers of the naughties, but it's like dressed up in high art theater drag.
It is drag. It is 100% drag. You're so right, because it's like, two people at the top of their acting game. But yeah, it's trash.
It's trash.
It's really, you're right. It's just lurid. And the fact is, like, they've added like a really like high-end soundtrack to it, and they've graded it to make it look grittier, and they've got two really strong actors in it. But it's fucking... this could have easily been Sharon Stone with her puss out.
It's 50 Shades of... It's like, it thinks it's so much better.
Like, Rita Ora could be in this with... who would
play... Well, yeah, she's like...
With Sharon Stone being Judi Dench.
Oh,
like, so Rita Ora is like the sexy young teacher, and then Sharon Stone's like,
Gina Gershon, Elizabeth Berkley.
Hey, Sheba. Yeah, it's Showgirls.
It's Showgirls.
But yeah, which makes it so camp, because it is a fucking... You can say what you want about this. It is a trashy film. It's not a good film,
No, but it's
but
but
it
it's
is
like
good.
yeah, it's like a beautifully made piece of shit.
Yeah, and it's just nice to see that posh, educated
Yeah.
people can also make
Camp.
bombs of
Yeah.
crap.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's almost more affronting because they're like, we're so much better than all of that shit.
Yeah.
But you're just down here in the muck with all of us.
Yeah, but oh god, but like, why do you think Kate Blanchett took on the role?
Because I think in
Do you think it's
2006,
just? Do you just think as an actor, it's like I'm really doing something challenging here?
Yeah.
and it's like
I think
provocative.
in 2006, as this reviewer said, they're like, we're doing something edgy and post-politically correct. What if a woman was in that situation? We haven't explored that story before. Oh, we've seen it so many other times. What would it be like? Is it okay now? And it's like, obviously the answer is fucking no.
Yeah.
But this movie is like, but what if it was? Could it be?
Yeah, and like maybe we've all got that inside of us to be seduced by a 15-year-old or a 10-year-old looking Irish.
Yeah.
They failed themselves in terms of making like a proper drama.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, there is a proper drama to be made about like any one of these subjects, but because they're like mashing together like these two trashy tropes and then trying to make one movie out of the two things, you're like, what are you doing here?
Yeah, because are we meant to like not want her to get found out? Because that's kind of the vibe, isn't it? It's kind of like, evil Barbs is on the prowl again with more blackmailing, and it's like, so are we hoping that she gets away with it and she can fuck him in the shed? Because it is a bit like that when the phone goes. You sort of look at her, and the way the film is set up is it's like, oh god, don't read the phone, and it's like, no, read the phone. She's a paedophile. Get her, Barb. Get her.
It does do a good job of capturing that feeling of anxiety of like being about to get caught out. Like, you've ever had one of those dreams where like, I don't know, you've got to get rid of a body?
No.
You know what I mean? Like that anxiety feeling of like, I am found out and what am I going to do? And like, I think it is effective at communicating that feeling of anxiety and stress. It's just weird that it's trying to put you in the place of Sheba, of Kate Blanchett. It's like, I don't want to be connecting with this character.
No.
You're not young. Yeah, and it's kind of hagsploitation, isn't it? It's just like, it's another example of it, but it's just done in this like high art kind of way.
And it's a shame because it's like Judi Dench does bring so much weight to the role.
Yeah.
And like, as I said, she is like super smart and super like witty and just, it's just a shame that she's just deemed, just this grotesque being. Like, it would have been so much more interesting if she did stroke Kate and made her come, and then Kate didn't like that.
Yeah.
Afterwards, she literally, and that was just, it just showed that actually Barbs as a human being actually does have these powers of like seduction and skill, and like that would have made, again, more interesting dynamic.
Yeah.
But no, she's just repulsive.
Yeah. Or,
creepy, repulsive, posh bird.
Or they'd had like some kind of something had happened when they moved in together, or like, you know what? Just lean into the trash and like, somebody should be murdered. Someone should end up dead. And then we're in like full 90s stupid thriller movie, and like, let me just see a murder,
Well, yeah. Or if we were recasting this with Gina Gershon and Naomi, it would be like, as I said earlier, it would be like, right, fuck me now.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm going to tell everyone.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of blackmail I live for.
Why do you think I'm on this podcast? Yeah, and then I was thinking about the contrast with this movie and May December, which is like another movie talking about the exact same inspirational story.
Inspirational.
The story is inspired by the same story.
Thank you. Just needed to clarify that. Although the makers of Notes of the Scandal are basically saying, hey, sick of your family life? Sick of being with an older man? Just go to school and find a 15-year-old.
Yeah, and that movie is definitely the point of that movie. And I don't think it is effective, but the point of that movie is to make you, the viewer, be like, you just watched a movie about pedophilia. you are trash.
Right.
That's what the movie is saying. And it's like, the media is trash for making movies about this. You are trash for wanting to watch a movie about this topic. We're all trash.
Right, yeah.
And I don't think it's actually that effective at doing it. I wish it had kind of leaned into it more. It's Todd Haynes who did Velvet Goldmine and a bunch of other movies. But at least it is like smart enough to know what it's doing. And like Natalie Portman's playing an actress studying to play Kate Blanchett in a new movie. And so she's like living with her and they're having this kind of psychosexual thing. But yeah, it's kind of got the right point of view. Whereas this movie does not.
No.
It does not have the right point of view. Yeah. But God, it's fun to watch. It's got some fucking zingers.
It's a nice curveball away from your standard,
popcorn movies.
Yeah, that we love being camp. It's like this is like someone giving you a nice bottle of wine and you don't know anything about wine, and it's like you like it, but you're not like they're fucking going off being like this is next grade thing, and you're like, oh, it's tasty, I could drink it, but you're not rolling around going, I'm only going to drink this thing. But it's it's something different, isn't it?
Or like you take it and you're like, I think this would be better as a sangria, and you just mix in some 7-Up.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, okay, hon, I'm not going to drink it through an air pouring thing. But I mean, do you know what? Fair play to them for throwing themselves into these roles, because they do.
There's nothing I love more than watching two women overact really well about something batshit bananas. Like, what more could you want?
Exactly. And also, I don't feel like either of them step their toes into camp that often, do they? Maybe more Kate Blanchett does, but Judy's...
Yeah, because we're fully in, like, whatever happened to Baby Jane territory with this movie, aren't we? We're in like All About Eve. It's like a legacy of movies about like two women going head to head in this really camp fashion. And it's like, it's never not going to be delightful.
But also, the only thing I will give them respect for, they are so good at acting. They have tricked most of the people into thinking this is a really good film.
Yeah.
They are that believable in whatever they're doing that it's like, people are like, oh, this is a great movie.
Yeah. The gay men know, though.
Yeah, but it's just like, as we said, all of the like critical acclaim and Rotten Tomato scores. This is, honey. No,
you're not young. Okay.
Yeah, it's time.
It's time.
Cue dramatic music.
Did we survive talking about? Did we manage to get through this pedophilia chat unscathed?
I don't know.
I don't know
what it's going to be like to listen to it.
Yeah. Let's just once more, for the record, say there's nothing camp about pedophilia, and it's wrong.
It feels reductive.
Okay, let's rate this movie. We need to give it a score on our Campometer, 10 up to 10 Merrills for the quality of the movie, and up to 10 Lizas for the camp factor.
Ooh, hard.
This is a tough one.
Yeah, I can't.
Because it is a well-made, well-acted, incredibly well-written movie that has a huge blind spot and is like kind of problematic as fuck.
Yeah.
But like, I think as a melodrama or drama, it's like actually just really solid. The acting is incredible.
Yes.
It's like such a tight movie too. Like it doesn't feel like it's got anything wasted in it. It's punchy. It gets its point in really fast, effectively.
I think the fact that I don't feel passionately that it's one or the other means that I'm giving it a 5.
Okay. I'm going to give it...
10.
No, I'm going to score it higher. I'm going to give it like a 7.5 Merrills, I think. Because I think it's the kind of movie I really want to watch. And I thought it was like a beautiful example of the kind of movie I want to watch. It just happens to like think it's something other than what it is.
But is that not your camp rating?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's tricky.
Yeah.
It's tricky. Okay, Liza's.
8?
Yeah.
It's really camp. I mean, it could have been camper.
Yeah.
But
there could have been a sex scene. There could have been a murder.
I think the problem is what we've got is like normally it's such a clear Merrills and clear Lizas, but it's such a merge because it's such a confusing film whether it's good or not.
And something about the good performances in the schlocky movie is camp. So you're like, oh, part of what makes this camp is that it's good.
Yeah, it's a real fuck with your head situation.
Yeah.
But it is camp. It is definitely camp.
Yeah, I'll give it 8 too. And I'd love a sequel. Where's Barbara now?
Oh my God. Yeah, well, you know she will
Barbara, please.
terrorizing poor things.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that episode.
Oh,
I just thought we could stroke it out. Like, close your eyes. Just give me your hand. There you go. That's nice, isn't it? That's nice. Good girl. Good girl.
Get away from her, you bitch!
Classic. He was in the Amazon with my mom when she was researching spiders right before she died.
No more hangers!
You thought you'd become a prostitute or a drug addict?
I used to love Doggy Chow. I used to love Doggy Chow too.
Well, back to some more trash on the next episode, I guess, is it?